Early human migration. If you were there, your troop of hunter-gatherers has lived in this place for a long time ago, as anyone can remember, but now there are not enough animals to hunt. Whether you find berries and roots, you have to share them with people from other tribes. Your leaders think it's time to find a new home in the lands far beyond the mountains, but no one has ever traveled there, and many people have failed. How do you feel about moving to a new home? People move out of Africa. During the Old Stone Age, climate patterns around the world changed, transformed the Earth's geography. In response to these changes, people began to migrate or move to new places. The Ice Ages. Most scientists believe that about 1.6 million years ago, many places around the world began to experience long periods of freezing weather. These freezing weathers are called the Ice Ages. The Ice Ages ended about 10,000 years ago. 10,000 years ago. During the Ice Ages, huge sheets of ice covered much of the Earth's land. These ice sheets were formed by ocean water, leaving ocean levels lower than they are now. Many areas that are now underwater were dry land then. For example, a narrow body of underwater now separates Asia and North Africa. But scientists think that during the Ice Ages, the ocean level dropped and exposed a land bridge, a strip of land connecting two continents. Land bridges allowed Stone Age people to migrate around the world, settling new lands. Scientists agree that migration around the world took hundreds of thousands of years. Early hominids, the ancestors of modern humans, migrated from Africa to Asia as early as 2 million years ago. From there, they spread to Southeast Asia and Europe. They spread to Southwest Asia and Europe. Later, humans also began to migrate around the world, and earlier hominids died out. Look at the map to see the dates and routes of early human migration. Humans began to migrate from East Africa to Southern Africa and Southern West Asia about 100,000 years ago. From there, people moved east across Southern Asia. They could then migrate to Australia. Scientists are not sure exactly how the first people reached Australia. Even though the ocean levels were lower then, there was only open sea between Asia and Australia. From southern West Asia, humans also migrated north to Europe. Geographic features such as high mountains and cold temperatures delayed migration northward into northern Asia. Eventually, however, people from both Europe and Southern Asia moved into the region. From Northern Asia, people moved into North America. Scientists disagree on when and how the first people arrived in North America. Most scholars think people must have crossed the land bridge from Asia to North America. Once in North America, these people moved south, following herds of animals and settling South America. By 9000 BC, humans lived on all continents of the world except Antarctica.